we are going to join our new colour into the first stitch. I don't know if you can see that on here, but you need to go into your first stitch. Now on all of our rows of our single crochet, we're going to be working into the back loop only. So here is our front loop, just there, and see how there is a loop behind here. That is our back loop. So going into the back loop only, so now we have one on our front, just there. We want to join our new colour, so just grabbing your yarn and making sure that this tail is the length of your fringe, pulling up a loop, picking up your yarn and just doing a slip stitch to secure it, pulling down so that it is secured, and we want to chain one. This counts as our first stitch. Now we want to work in the back loops only, so that's going into the back there and working a single crochet, going into the back loop only and single crochet. We are going to do this all the way across until we get to the end of our row. You'll see there's two V stitches at the top there. Turn it that way. Looks more like a V. We're going into the center of the V there, pushing, going through the back loop, and just working our way across. And just a hint, when you're doing your single crochets, don't pull your yarn too tight. I make a lot of toys and you have to pull your yarn quite tight when you're making those, so that when you stuff them, the stuffing doesn't show through the stitches. So don't pull too tight on your yarn and have your tension too tight, because this may make your project pucker up a little bit. So just holding your tension quite loose compared to what you would do if you made toys. So I'm up to my last stitch and working into the back loop only again. Do your last single crochet and trim your yarn, remembering it has to be the length of your fringe. Pulling up a loop to secure it off. As you can see here, our fringe is starting to develop, and don't forget you can add to this fringe later after the project. This way it saves sewing in your ends, which can be right pain in the neck.